I think it's time for a good, healthy change of pace. As you can tell, my hair is like super long. Um, and abrupt cut to something completely different. Uh, Let me get the intro out of the way before I go into any of it. Howdy, all. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. My name is Josh, and I absolutely love clothing and personal style. So if you're into that type of content, feel free to subscribe to me here on YouTube, as well as follow me on Instagram at where's_Galdo. So, elephant in the room. I cut off all my hair and I dyed it blonde. It's actually a lot more orange in the viewfinder as I look through the lens of my, viewfinder of my camera, but it is pretty much as blonde as I could make it. And why did I decide to do this? I definitely was a little bit bored with how I looked and presented myself. I've looked the same, essentially the same, for maybe like 7 years now about that. I mean, for the entire existence of this channel, I've looked practically the same. And I felt like it was a good time for me to just kind of completely rejuvenate or reinvent how I look, and especially on camera. And I actually am really pleased. I got great supportive comments and just feedback from people on my Instagram. Instagram saw it first, so that's kind of where I stay most up to date. So definitely follow me on Instagram at where's_Galdo. But a lot of people were surprised. I was surprised that I finally went through with it. I've been thinking about doing this for quite a long time now, and I'm just glad I finally did it because it really has kind of rejuvenated my love for wanting to present myself certain ways, and I want to see how my wardrobe could look different when I physically look entirely different. Now, there is some pros and cons to me cutting my hair for sure. I mean, like, short hair is going to be need to upkept a lot more often than long hair does. I mean, in different ways. I mean, obviously, my hair is going to grow relatively fast. It usually does. And so I'm going to have to get haircuts relatively often. But part of the reason that I had long hair is that before I became a nurse, I just wanted to save money on like frequent haircuts and stuff. So I decided to just stop cutting my hair, allow it to grow long. And I loved that look for quite a while. But now I'm in a more stable position, I guess, financially. And now I'm like, you know what? Let's try something crazy. I mean, at least in my eyes, crazy. I know for some people, dyeing your hair and cutting it is not really all that crazy, but judging from the reactions on my Instagram, it was surprising to say the least. And I'm really happy to like see the reactions and get the feedback from people. Overwhelmingly has been positive, which is really nice, and I really appreciate anybody who replied. Recently, on one of my videos, specifically the Blazer video, someone left a comment that really meant a lot to me. And this person, Slim Soy Milk, said, "Hey man, I hope this comes off genuine, but you've been looking great lately. I don't know what's changed, but I'm definitely sensing some great personal/internal growth." And that really kind of like hit me because I am actively trying to do better for myself. I'm trying to eat better, smaller portions, choose healthier foods, which is a little difficult because I absolutely love eating. I mean, who doesn't? But I really enjoy indulging in a plethora of foods. So I'm trying to be better about that. I'm going to the gym like 3 to 4 times a week now, just trying to lose a little bit of weight, trying to be more active. And aside from like me trying to like physically improve myself, but also mentality wise just improve myself too. I'm really wanting to make videos that are more akin to like what I want to make, and hoping that it resonates with you guys as much as I want it to. I know like a lot. I know exactly what does well on YouTube, and that's like pickups videos, like trend videos, or things that are just pertaining to whatever is relevant in the fashion meta at the time. And that's kind of the nature of a lot of fashion social media. But I'm really hoping to kind of steer my channel in a direction that is a little bit more just a display of my personality and my personal taste. And alongside that, rejuvenate my creativity to create videos that are a little bit more personal. You know, I've always wanted my videos to be the type of video where it feels like you're just sitting down and talking to a friend, and I hope that that's how this comes off. I don't really know. I actually am really pleasantly surprised. I've been wanting to cut my hair for a while now, but was just too afraid to commit to it, and I finally decided to pull the trigger, and at first I was terrified. Now I'm like, this is actually really cool. I'm really, really pleasantly surprised that I look like this now. But I mean, of course, hair can come back, and I'm not completely changing everything that I'm doing. It's just more of an exercise in, does my wardrobe still fit my look now? Surprisingly enough, there were a lot of cons to having long hair, and a lot of those were kind of like the upkeep was rather annoying. Whenever I washed my hair, and I washed my hair like maybe every like 4 or 5 days. I know it's different for everybody, but for me, I washed it every 4 or 5 days, and with hair that long, it took hours for it to dry. Sometimes, and like it was just a nuisance sometimes because hair would get absolutely everywhere. And hair attracts dust, and it got super like annoying to just kind of deal with all that. Alongside that, there was also just moments where long hair is just really annoying. I can't wear hats properly with long hair sometimes. Like certain beanies just slip off the top of my head. Certain like hats just don't fit because my hair takes up too much space within the hat. Or I mean, going to sleep was super annoying because having to just move hair out of the way just so that I could sleep in a more comfortable position. And if it, say, got caught, like I like rolled over and it was like caught underneath me, it would just pull my neck and wake me up. So there are annoyances that exist within having long hair. And I really liked how I looked with long hair, but I do think that it's a good, healthy break from what I'm used to. Going back to me talking about hats, there are so many hats that I could not wear because of my long hair that fit me so much better now that I have short hair. This Capitol hat looks awesome, and I got this, I believe, in New York. Was this one in Manhattan? I don't know, but I believe I got this one in New York. Old Man in the Sea hat. Even my bucket hat, Old Man in the Sea bucket hat from Capitol, fits me so much better with short hair. It literally would not fit me properly when I had long hair, and it would just slide off my head sometimes. This feels very secure on my head. But even like going to something like this regular baseball cap, this is a Mountain Dew baseball cap, even this fits properly on my head. And I'm like, I have not had a hat fit on my head properly in so long. Another hat that I really want to kind of start wearing is going to be this one right here. This is like a wide brim fedora type thing going on, and I did not realize that you could see the blonde through the holes up on top. That is a little strange, but regardless, another way that I can add accessories, and adding accessories just means that different ways to style clothes that I already wear. It's just an expansion of what I'm able to utilize in my wardrobe to be able to reinvent my looks. And that, I guess, what I'm trying to say in this entire video is like the reinvention, rejuvenation of what you look physically can be a great exercise for you to expand your preferences for your personal style. I know I've rambled a lot and kind of gone on a lot of tangents in this video, but regardless, I really appreciate you guys watching this video and any video that I've ever made. Thank you all so, so much. I appreciate your guys' time. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.